Today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys the top 5 sports cards right now that are under $10. But before we get into that, I did want to say a little bit about our membership program, because our membership program has been outperforming the market by a great bit, and a lot of our members have been making a lot of money. For example, we just pulled up our August 9th weekly report from last year. Ja Morant's Prism Blue PSA 9, we spotted a trend in the market that color matching or team color matching Prism cards were starting to get really sought after. So we recommended a lot of young players Prism team color rookie cards, and as you can see, they were going for roughly $1,600 in a PSA 9 was the last sale at that time. The last sale right now is $3,100. They went up even higher to close to $4,000 before they've come down a little bit, but that was one of the trends we were able to spot in the market. Another big trend was a lot of our members were recommended to buy up Formula One Topps Chrome boxes. So we were recommending our members to buy up standard chrome boxes for $700 to $750 and sapphire boxes for $900 to $950. As you guys can see over here, regular boxes are well over $2,000 and sapphire boxes are closer to $3,000. So as you can see here, our members were buying these up for $700. Our members were buying up these boxes right here for around $900. So our members have tripled their money in a lot of F1 investments that we recommended. And then, of course, with Ja Morant, Prism Team Color rookie cards, we've been making money. And then during the start of the offseason, we were recommending a lot of basketball cards that have done really well. For example, we were recommending our members buying up Kawhi Leonard's Prism Silvers for $4,900. The last two sales are $7,800 and then $7,200. So a lot of our members have been making a lot of money with our picks. If you guys would like to join in on the program, the link will be down below to sportscardsinvest.com. Without further ado, we're going to hop right into this video. So the first card that I believe is going to be a great buy for this upcoming season is Jaron Jackson Jr. I think Jaron Jackson Jr. has a great amount of potential. Just the way he moves for his size and the way he can shoot the ball for his size, I think really matches the current NBA style. And when he's been healthy, when he's been on the court, he's been putting up great numbers, and the Grizzlies are winning a lot of games. I think the Grizzlies are going to be a competitor in the Western Conference for years to come with their young core. They've, of course, got Desmond Bane, Brandon Clark, Jaron Jackson, Ja Morant. And they're bringing in a little bit of veteran presence, which I think is going to really help them reach the next level. So I definitely love Jaron Jackson's cards right now, and they are dirt cheap right now. If you're buying up, in nice parallel, such as an Optic Blue Velocity, you can get it for $6 to $10. And there's a lot of other, cards of his that are going to run you less than $10. I really like his Optic Hollows because they're easiest to sell. And I think they're priced very fairly. If you can get these for $7 to $10, I definitely recommend it. But yeah, I think Jaron Jackson is going to be a great play for the upcoming NBA season. Without further ado, we're going to hop right into our next pick, and that is going to be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be a hot topic for the next few years to come. And firstly, there are quite a few rumors starting to come up that he could potentially be requesting a trade from the Thunder, in the coming years. And I think that would be huge for his card prices. But regardless of whether the trade goes through, I think that the trade talks alone are going to cause his prices to go up. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an incredibly talented young player. He's a borderline all-star right now, and I think he's only got room to grow. And of course, with Chet Holmgren will be back the following season, and I think there's just going to be a lot more attention around the Thunder in the years to come because they have so much young talent. Of course, Josh Giddey, a lot of other players who are starting to make the Thunder a little bit more talked about. So Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I think given his current prices, it's kind of a no-brainer to make these bets in case he gets traded or the Thunder land another star, or one of the other young players turns into a great player that can allow the Thunder to be more competitive. But I think regardless, it's a good time to be buying up Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got a little bit of a slow market going for him right now, so I think there's a lot more room for growth than there was before. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into our next pick, and that is going to be Darius Garland. And Darius Garland, I think, is going to have an incredible season as he did last year. But I think this year, the Cavs could get over that hump and really make a run for it in the Eastern Conference. And I think Darius Garland's prices are priced very fairly right now, given what he's already shown the world. I think Darius Garland's already proven quite a lot, and his prices haven't fully reacted. Compared to a lot of young players who I'd say are on his level, I don't think his prices really reflect him being an all-star. And with Donovan Mitchell on the Cavs, of course, they've got a boatload of other talent that surround Garland and Mitchell. So I definitely think with Evan Mobley, Mitchell, Garland, and the whole young core Cavs, there's going to be a good amount of attention around them. And if they can break out and have a great year in the Eastern Conference, we could see a big run up in Darius Garland's card prices. So I'm definitely recommend a lot of his cards right now. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into our next pick, and that is going to be Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns is a player who I think has been really overlooked, and a good part of that could be because he is a big man, but I think the Timberwolves are going to have a very bright future with, of course, they just landed Rudy Gobert this past offseason, which I think is going to bring a new look to this Timberwolves team. But they've got Anthony Edwards, D'Angelo Russell. They've got a lot of young talent that I think can really start to cash in over the next few years. So if you're holding on to Karl Anthony Towns, I think it's a good bet, for that time, when that time comes where they get over the hump and start to become, a really good playoff team, which they started to show some glimpses of it last year. But I think this year we're going to start to see a little bit more. And Karl Anthony Towns puts up, all NBA numbers every single year. Can easily put up a good 25-10 season. So I think that's going to be great for his card prices. And given the low populations, as soon as the demand starts to come with supply so low, I think prices can jump pretty fast. But without further ado, we're going to switch topics a little bit and go towards some football cards. I think Peyton Manning is incredibly undervalued given, his career accomplishments, given a lot of people have him down as a top 3 quarterback of all time behind Brady on Montana, and his prices are nowhere close to Brady or Montana's. So I definitely think if you're getting a Bowman Chrome rookie card of Peyton Manning for $10, when if you look at that same rookie card for Tom Brady and you're paying well into the thousands of dollars, I think there's more room for upside than downside. I think, as Brady retires, and eventually as, the market starts to settle, I think Manning's going to start to close in on Brady's prices a little bit. We see a raw Bowman Tom Brady rookie card, not even Bowman Chrome, selling for close to $900, and yet you can buy a Bowman Chrome Peyton Manning rookie card for $10. I don't think that makes too much sense, and I think he's still staying very relevant. He has a show with his brother, and I think he's just an overall icon for the sport of football, and I think his long-term prices are going to really appreciate. I think he's one of the most underappreciated football, legends out there in terms of prices, so I definitely think his prices are going to go up in the coming years. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Once again, if you would like to join in on the program, the link is down below to sportscardsinvest.com. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.